Good morning, students. Today we are starting a new chapter, Chapter 4, Structure of the Atom. In Chapter 3, we have learned that atoms and molecules are the fundamental building blocks of matter. Now the question arises, are atoms really indivisible as proposed by Dalton, or are there smaller constituents inside the atom? Student, a major challenge before the scientists at the end of 19th century was to reveal the structure of the atom. Now, one of the first indication that atoms are not indivisible comes from studying static electricity in the charged particles in matter. And for understanding the nature of charged particle in matter, let's see the activities. Student, you must have noticed that the comb after brushing hair, when brought close to the tiny strips, attract them towards itself. And the glass rod, after being rubbed with the silk cloth, starts attracting pieces of paper similarly. Now, the things that was common in both the observation was that both the objects, the comb and the glass rod, were subjected to rubbing. From these activities, we can conclude that on rubbing two objects together, they become electrically charged. Where does this charge come from? This question can be answered by knowing that an atom is divisible and consists of charged particles. Students, many scientists contributed in revealing the presence of charged particles in an atom. It was known by 1900 that the atom was indivisible particle but contained at least one subatomic particle, the electron, and that it was identified by J.J. Thomson. But even before the electron was identified, E. Goldstein in 1886 discovered the presence of new radiations in a gas discharge and called them canal rays. These rays were positively charged radiations which ultimately led to the discovery of another subatomic particle. This subatomic particle had a charge equal in magnitude but opposite in sign to that of electron, and it was given the name of proton. Then the existence of electron in an atom was shown by J.J. Thomson in 1897 on the basis of a detailed study of cathode rays. Student, from the study of cathode ray experiment, the two most important results observed, and that was cathode rays are made up of material particles and these rays carry negative charge, and the negatively charged material particles constituting the cathode rays are called electrons. So like this, proton and electrons are discovered. Now proton represented by P plus, and it is defined as that subatomic or fundamental particle which carries 1 unit positive charge and has mass nearly equal to that of hydrogen atom. And electron is represented by small e minus because it carries negative charge. Now students, after these both inventions, it seemed highly that an atom was composed of protons and electrons, mutually balancing their charges. It also appeared that the protons were in the interior of the atom, for whereas electrons could easily be removed off but not protons.